on both sides, evenly balancing out there.
Oh my goodness. This is a funny match. I didn't even think this was projected. Okay, this is even more New England lore.
Tell me about it.
So, I can't, this is so funny. So on the right, on everyone's screen, we got Grit. If you've ever seen a video from Grit, if you know the NFL theme from Fox,
yeah.
it's like bum ba da bum. Yeah, that is Grit's intro. We can't play it for obvious reasons on HBox's channel or we're gonna get struck, but that is typical Grit. He plays Bowser Jr., PR player from Connecticut, very solid player. Let's see what kind of tricks and traps he has with Bowser Jr.
The people just had to look him up if they want to see the full lore, right?
Yes, literally. And then we got, where's Edog, guys? Edog? Yeah, so Edog plays Wii Fit Trainer. I don't really know the full context of this joke, but the joke is if you go to a tournament with Edog, you say like, oh, you went like 3-2, 4-2. Did you beat Edog though? Did you beat Edog at that tournament? If you didn't beat Edog, you didn't beat Edog.
A Will Sports member as well.
Yes, sponsored by Will Sports. Shout out Will Sports.
Shout out Will Sports. They seem like they have it going on. They got all the players today. So now we're going to find out, did Grit beat Edog at Wavelength 2024?
That is a big question. I will say that Edog does have Bowser Jr. experience. We have another Bowser Jr. in this region. His name is Chris. So Edog does have some matching experience. I don't think Grit plays against Wii Fit Trainer all that much. Maybe besides Big T, who has lived in Connecticut before, has a Peach, Daisy, and Wii Fit Trainer, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So it's really up to matchup experience, I'm going to say. Because when you're playing against Edog, it's going to come down to can you beat Wii Fit, I think.
Chat's talking about the Bowser Jr. propaganda. Oh, you don't know.
No, the Bowser Jr. is really good.
You don't know the Bowser Jr. propaganda. I think you're going to learn. But we'll
someone
find out either
someone
way.
is going to learn today.
Someone's going to learn.
We are going to be starting on small battlefield. So I guess is PS2 a thing in the past now?
Apparently, it is here in New England, it would seem.
It's very strange because we consider ourselves a very PS2 heavy region. So this is very different than the norm.
Nice spot dodge. Early awareness from Grit of the matchup, not letting Edog get that for free, and beyond that, taking a stock, all off of trying to do an offstage deep breathing.
That's really tough, especially when you're playing as a character that can kind of just not interact. Granted, in this region, we have a big difference between very aggressive Wii Fits and very defensive Wii Fits. Have you ever seen John Numbers play?
Oh,
That's a very defensive Wii Fit.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have a few players like Just Blue. He plays a very offensive style Wii Fit, running, gunning, always trying to get in your face all the time. I want to see what Edog does here.
Just the fact that Edog now knows I can't run off stage and deep breathe for free is going to completely change the landscape of this matchup. Suddenly Small Battlefield rather, is a much scarier choice of stage.
Yeah, it's a huge liability because if you try to go off stage and get that guaranteed deep breathing, you're letting Grit get a setup with the Mecha Koopa and the Cannonball, so you have to, what normally is a home for Wii Fit trainers, it's now a detriment because now you're stuck in the corner.
Edog is answering back though, got another deep breathing, 2-in-1 stock, close it out with the yoga. My man thinks he's playing Street Fighter or something.
That's really cool. Mecha Koopa is going to be sitting, trying to go for a Z-drop, decides to just toss it up. Nice use of the card to just get a little bit of damage and try to force some damage on.
I love that setup. Salute the Sun, not going to work. Put him back into the corner again, and Grit just has so many cheeky little setups here with that Mecha Koopa.
I did not think that the fork F-tilt actually was able to hit the ledge.
See what happened to the
No,
soccer
I missed it.
ball? It was zooming.
We do see the jab. Bowser Jr. having one of the more notable, powerful kill jabs in the game, similar to Bayonetta, able to get that second stock.
Man, I want to see a run back of that soccer ball. If we've got the replay later, that was hilarious. No jump.
Oh, yep, no jump.
Gotta
Has to go
stall
for
it
the up
out.
special. Does get sniped on the recovery.
Still no jump. Oh, I understand Grit going low there. Expecting Edog to follow suit, but actually opts to go high with the rinse and repeat high up B. Worked out pretty well.
Oh, nice solid backer off the platform. Trying to see if you can get a setup. You have the Mecha Koopa now. Just not going to try to pick it up. Trying to use a bunch of tricks. Trying to use your movement to your advantage. Look at Grit just constantly
no jump.
Yes.
Yeah.
Solid forwarder in the blast zone area. That's going to be picking up the first game. So Grit could be beating Edog here, maybe. It's a best of 5 set. We still don't know.
We got plenty of time. I feel like the biggest thing that was affecting Edog was that off stage. Some of it was, of course, the early first stock. We took the gamble, we did what we always do, where we fit. We deep breathe off stage, we get back for free. Didn't work.
Nope.
And then from there, it felt like every recovery, burning that jump early was just getting punished over and over. Even when it didn't kill, you take like 50 damage.
If I'm not mistaken, looking at the bracket, Grit is favored to win, you know, just based on seeding. So that would make more sense in the gameplay that we were able to see. I know that Grit is PR'd, Edog not PR'd, but is still a notable contender in the Boston area. So that's, as we're going to game number 2, I want to see if Edog's able to make any adjustments. You have that matchup experience. Can you really push it against Grit?
You can already see the adjustments. Did 49 damage before ever doing a deep breathing.
That's ridiculous. 49 with no deep breathing is very rare.
To be fair, Grit was hitting buttons.
Yeah, I mean, if you're mashing, you got hit. You got hit.
You got hit. Yeah, this is looking night and day for Edog, and we are on a larger stage as well.
I do like that Edog just playing a little bit more defensive, just running away, trying to get that guaranteed setup on the Sun Salutation and the deep breathing. And while you're ahead, so you force Grit to never get a setup, has to constantly go in.
Dude, the music here is so good. I would never get tired of Kingdom Hearts music. Ooh.
Yeah, unfortunately, Bowser Jr. doesn't really have any good kill moves in the air going upwards, but on the sides with the cannonballs, they're doing a lot of damage.
Please. And we saw that back air as well across stage with the not-so-great DI, because who's DIing for that across the stage?
Excellent frame trap right there. Actually baited Grit with the forward air, but still gets back onto the platform, gets that backwards hitting of the forward tilt, and then gets a kill.
Dash attack sets up for such a good spot here for Grit. Again, trying to go into that edge guarding, but Edog has completely changed this game plan. Does take the risk on the jump again, but in that situation, it's a little better because you're in a position where you can just grab ledge.
Let's see what happens. Both players are just kind of scrapped right now. Does get the berry off the jabs, but it's not going to put Grit into the berry a little bit too long. We do see the deep breathing back online for a few more seconds. Let's see what happens. Grit just going to hit that soccer ball forward. Ooh, forward air. Ooh.
Again, we're spacing with those back airs. It's such a powerful option in the corner. Oh.
I like that Grit's just going to go with the cart.
Right.
Not even the strong card, like the weak card that just kind of bounces up and down.
That's like the rush down stance mixed up agenda. My man's playing Tekken.
Ooh, an up air does get that kill. That actually, I don't know if you could DI that better than that, but we'll have to see.
I don't know that it mattered. You're dead in that situation. And now deep breathing again. Salute that Sun. Yes, please. Send him off stage. Grit now stuck in the corner against Edog.
Yeah, after what was a pretty solid win for Grit Game 1, currently getting lapped in percent on that second stock, so we'll have to see what happens. Grit can still fight back, but 105% does not look good for you.
One thing I'm noticing from Edog is a willingness to dash back, take center stage, doesn't want to box in the corner. And it's working out well. You may be giving up the ledge trap, but it's holding center stage and not allowing the reversals. It's a risk-reward trade-off.
All right, Edog finally on the board. Game number 3 up on deck, best of 5. Still so much action here. This is only our second stream match of this block, and we've seen 3 New England, an exceptional match up ahead. We've definitely got some more matches. You can check out the House of 3000 stream to watch the quad stream. I believe Lyric and someone else is casting. I apologize to my caster friend.
And of course, exclamation point bracket if you want to see the details of everything that's going on with all these pools. Some people in the earlier pools have already qualified for top 8.
Yes. Oh, top 32.
Or top 32.
Yeah, top 32. Right. I know the doubles, I believe, is finishing up very soon.
That's what it was. Yeah,
yes.
Doubles is going on.
So we're going back to Small Battlefield, actually. The Game 1 pick is going to be in Game number 3.
I think this is a good pick for Grit. Having that really small stage, I imagine Edog has like banned Smashville. And then you're stuck with this. And it's a lot harder for Edog to run away.
Yeah, we don't run DSR in this region, so obviously Edog saying, you know, I don't really care if I go back to Small Battlefield. There's definitely worse stages I would rather not be on, you know.
But now it's going to be a lot harder for Edog to play that dash back game plan. Doing a good job so far, but look how cornered Edog has found themselves. You have to fight back to center every single interaction.
It's a lot closer. You see 66% to 67. They're able to shield a little bit more. They're trying to scrap, but in a more patient way because they don't want to give the other person the lead.
Hit him with a licky there. Back air gonna miss. Almost gets the frame trap.
I honestly thought that Grit was going to go for a second back air
to
get the frame trap because you have that ability to recover with the cart and then up special.
Maybe the hope was that the cart would get the hit.
Oh, maybe.
But it was hard to say.
We do see Edog with the deep breathing, so that's going to give you a decent buff. Doesn't have the sun salutation, but if you can get one good hit in, right there. Oh, the deep breathing actually runs out, so you don't get the stronger hit in.
Grit really isn't giving respect to the deep breathing. Is going in regardless, wants to not give up stage control. Situations like this, opting not to run away, wants to fight.
Oh my god, that up air did so much knockback.
That Nair could have hit. Yeah, Mecha Koopa on the plat. You know he's going to roll or get up neutral. You can option cover that. Great air dodge grab as well from Edog.
What is going on? These grabs and the non-attack animations are going crazy right now in the set. Nice down tilt.
Hit him with a kneecap.
Yeah, Grit had too much percent, and you weren't off the platform for too long, so you have less invulnerability.
Does that count as a kneecapping? I don't know the lore here.
Like, so, yeah. I mean, you got hit by the knees. What are you going to do? Honestly, they've already been playing for 3 minutes, and they're only at one stock apiece. No, one stock apiece has been gone, so it's a very slower pace match we're seeing.
However, when they do get in, you can see why they're being so cautious, because each of them has won one interaction on this stock. And look at the percents. Again, that cart. Playing risky with it. Of course, you have some armor on it, so you get to, but Edog has been punishing that a little bit more, because Grit is just approaching full stop and not really mixing up the cart.
That was a safe way to get off the platform, using the soccer ball and then rolling into the center of the stage. Edog does have the deep breathing online. Oh, just barely gets the forward smash, but it was just safe enough for Edog to get a shield up.
Ooh, nice. Little snipe there. That's all you need to get back to stage.
Yeah.
But once again, Edog was stuck in the corner. This is looking pretty good for Grit now, but you have to stay alive against this deep breathing where anything can kill. But again, Edog is boxing.
Yeah, Edog's trying to go in, but Grit is just taking advantage of all the disadvantage moves that you're going for. Getting that jab in, 71% even from center stage. This is a good position for you. Edog doesn't have the time to get another deep breathing or sun salutation charge.
This is so tough for Edog. You finally get your win condition and you think, finally, it's my time to start going on the offense, and Grit is just sniping out those approach options so well.
Oh, I love the patience. Grit, instead of just going for like a jump back air to really punish Edog, just plays patient. Knows that you can get another greater hit later on.
Oh, finally. Trying to close that out there. Grit not able to find it, but Edog gets back in the game, and you do have a deep breathing. You salute the sun, but it's already gone.
Yeah, but you got to be so careful. Deep breathing's gone. The charge time's going to take a long time. No soccer ball right now. Has to get recovery. Just barely gets around the Mecha Koopa bomb.
Interesting use of the up smash there. I think Edog was expecting Grit to fade in towards center stage.
Oh, that was the wrong direction on the tongue. That might give Edog some chance at life here, but still going to get pressure with the forward tilt. Back on the ledge is going to be for Edog.
Ooh, the get up to instant roll. The Elite Smash Classic. It works in bracket too. Grit not able to punish an Edog, barely clinging on to life in this game 3.
We're in a percentage where I think jabs from Bowser Jr. will get a KO, especially at that ledge. Right now, we did see that back throw. It's going to be stale, so I don't think you get a kill here. Nair off the platform, still going to keep you alive just for now. Edog trying to get the recovery. Bowser Jr. surviving just a little bit longer.
Wait a second. We got a max rage Edog. You get one more deep breathing, but you don't get a chance. With the up special confirmed from Grit. Great call out.
That was so good, because even if you don't get that hit in with the Mecha Koopa into the forward air, you're probably able to recover just fast enough where Edog probably has to go back to the ledge, so you're never going to get punished there.
The coverage was beautiful, and the mix-up as well. We hadn't seen that for the entire set so far. And you pull it out at that perfect moment to give yourself counter pick advantage for the rest of the set.
Yep, it is best of 5, so let's see what happens. We're going to be sticking with the same characters, both pretty much character specialists. I almost never hear them playing a different character. We're actually going to be running it back to Hollow Bastion, which is what was played in Game 2.
I agree. It worked well for Edog. Run it back. And again, we see there's no instant deep breathing. But despite that, every time that deep breathing comes out, you just get hit. You just get hit!
And that is an immediate 0 to death. Grit able to get that early start off the grab, constantly punishing Edog's disadvantage state off the platform, gets a solid hit again with the Mecha Koopa into the back air.
Man, the mental, the emotional damage that comes out of that. All right, I got my win condition, and I'm dead.
And the fact that this is on Edog's counter pick, where he had already won in the previous match, this is a bad position to be in if you want to keep your winner's side stock alive.
Yeah, it's for your winner's life. These next 2 stocks are all you get, and Grit turning it into 1 stock. Okay.
And that's the first time we actually saw the Mecha Koopa cart off stage get a kill. So right now, Grit is pulling all the tricks out of the bag to move on to winners round 3.
Oh. 54%. This is looking cooked. I'm sorry, Edog.
I will also say it looks like the crowd is silent. Everyone was trying to root for Edog in the back, and is going to be dying there. I believe that is a 3 stock, and Edog is going to be falling to losers. Grit did end up beating Edog at this tournament today.
At Wavelength 2024, let it be said, Grit beat Edog.
Grit.